Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomeizer. Here's a quick video where I want to help you decode big words, to read big words, and to give you some spelling tips to carry around up here and use when you need. Now, I've got two words I'm going to take a look at today. All right, so let's get ready to read. I'm about to show you a word. I want you to read it right out loud to whoever you're there with. Okay, what is this word? How about this word? Two words are pretty similar. The top word is currently. Down below is certainly. And it's possible you thought or even read one for the other. If not, that's great. I want you to keep watching for some spelling tips because these are two words that are pretty difficult to spell. Before we do, though, I want you to think of my favorite fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, and the moral of that fable: slow and steady wins the race. What sounds like good advice if you're in some sort of a race. But the moral, the lesson of that fable is really slow and steady. Slow and steady is good advice for certain times in your life, and one of them is when you're reading big words like currently. All right, you should read slow and steady when you're trying to decode a big word like currently. The tortoise would come along to a word like currently, take it slow and steady, and be very responsible, and hopefully say currently. But if you read like the hare, which so many young readers do, you'll zip through that word, and it's possible you'll make a mistake. Right? And that's not good. You're not going to be able to understand what you read if you make a careless mistake like the hare would make, trying to get to that finish line as fast as possible. Now, we're going to move on, but first, ask yourself, what type of reader are you, the tortoise or the hare? On your mark, set, go. Right? Yes, the hare is going to finish first, but the tortoise is going to be more responsible. Be like the tortoise. Now, a comparison of the two words we just looked at. Currently, the hare might come along, try to read currently and say certainly, right? They're pretty similar words. They start and end, definitely end the same way. In the beginning, that first syllable could be the same sound, sir, right? Is it cur or sir? Well, it's the letter C that's the trick here. We'll look at that in just a second. In the middle, if you say both words, you hear the sound N. You can see it, E-N up top, currently, certainly. It doesn't look like N, but you say N, right? And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about reading aloud, reading out loud. So you might, these aren't spelled the same, but they sound the same. There's a T at the end of currently. You see the NT consonant pair? The T isn't before the N down below in certainly, all right? That's a huge difference. So how might you confuse these two words? Currently compared with certainly, there's the syllables in certainly. Currently has the sir. Is that sir? Is it cur? I'm not sure. It could be sir. You looked at the middle, right? That NT, and the T comes before that N sound, and the LY at the end. So there are the letters arranged. So when the hare comes along and tries to read the word currently, what might happen? On your mark, set, go. Yoink. It is very easy and very common to reverse that letter T like you just saw. Now the word suddenly looks like curtainly, but what happens, look at the beginning, if you confuse the C sound, because there are two C sounds, and you say a soft C, all right, we got a hard C, like karate chop, or soft C, so soft. Now the word like currently looks like certainly, and that's something that your brain can do with those letters and tell you to say certainly when you're trying to read currently. It's possible anyway. I just wanted to illustrate that to you. C followed by the vowel U is always going to make a hard C sound, as in cubs. Or cushion. You have one of these babies for watching TV, a cushion? What? Whoopee cushion? What do you... Hey, who put this whoopee cushion here? I'm trying to teach. You can't use a whoopee cushion when you're talking to young people. Oh, brother, get this whoopee cushion out of here. All right, back to what I was talking about. The hard C-U, cursive. All right, there's something you might be doing in school. You should try it. I know schools don't do it very much, but it makes writing a lot easier to write in cursive. Just ask your parents. And Cucumber has that hard C sound. Wait a minute, it doesn't have a hard C sound. That's more like a Q sound, isn't it? Oh, brother, here's one more thing you need to know about the CU that sometimes can make it sound like the letter Q as in cucumber. Hey, it's a tricky language. What can I say? Cucumber. All right, the syllables of both of these words. Currently, the red syllable is the stressed syllable. You say that one louder. Currently. And certainly. Both are 3-syllable words with the stress on the first syllable, something that makes them very similar too. And it's a good idea to listen to syllables when you're trying to spell words. Right? And remember that C has 2 sounds, a hard or soft. So soft. Oops, what happened here? We looked at that. Sorry about that. All right. We're going to wrap things up here. I want you to get ready to read a passage I wrote where you're going to practice some of these sounds. I want you to read like the tortoise. In just a second here, I'm going to show you a passage, and I want you to hit pause and give yourself plenty of time. And I challenge you to read it from start to finish out loud as best you can. All right. I'm trying to trick you. So read like the tortoise. Take it slow and steady, but read it out loud. Hit pause and read this. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can find lots more videos like this. I think I'm about over 70 videos by now. And they're very helpful, especially with virtual learning going on. Mom or dad can follow me at Facebook at the Fluency Awesomizer. In my photos at the Facebook page, there are over 250 reading exercises just like these that I write specifically to awesomize your fluency. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Come back and see me again soon here at the Fluency Awesomizer. And good luck at school. Bye.